book, and then if it starts like, I know it's impossible, I stop answering. But no one is going to listen to you if you start a sentence with, you fucking idiot, like, you don't understand this and that. Like, you have to acknowledge what they're saying, be like, okay, I understand why you think this way, but this is like a fact, and then proceed. Like, we just have to, a lot of what is going on is a lot of the opposing side of this, they're just they are products of the environment they've grown up in. They are products of the everything we've talked about, basically. Products of not viewing outside the box that we've been put into, and yeah. So I think that's a huge thing right now. Just have to be kind and understand that people have feelings attached to their views, and then go about it in a way that doesn't offend what they feel is a part of them, I guess. I'm not sure.
Try to like talk to people with common ground and like respect. That comes down to it. Like if you talk to somebody and you start it with what you're saying, like you should just start a conversation with calling them an idiot or explaining to them why they're wrong. I don't think like there is such thing as a wrong opinion, but I don't think like that their perspective on something is necessarily wrong. It's just not something that you see eye to eye with. You just have
Yeah.
you just got to respect like what they think is true and explain why you think what you think is true. And
Yeah.
hopefully they can kind of merge together and there's some sort of civility there.
And be open to humiliation. I mean, there have been a few times in the past few weeks where someone has said something and I'm like, like, okay, maybe I was wrong. Like, you have to, it's a very humiliating time for everyone right now. And you have to be okay with that. You have to be okay with admitting that your opinion was based on something that's not true. I'm not sure, but you definitely have to be open, and you can't condemn someone for not knowing something. That's wrong too. Yeah, it definitely goes back to all those cliche like things you saw on the walls at school, open-mindedness, like what were the Beatitudes, is that what they're called?
Oh yeah, something like that.
Yeah, just like cliche things like that that are so actually important right now.
I agree with that. And then like not trying to win the argument. You got to stop. Everybody's got to stop trying to win the argument. What we have
Yeah.
to do, there's no winning in an argument. What you can sway somebody in a conversation, but when you try to win a conversation or try to win an argument, then it becomes more of a battle when it should just be like a conversation that, well, I think this, you think that, and
Enlightens people. Yeah, that's what our conversations like, it comes back to, like, we're not against each other. We're all victims of the same exact thing right now, and if you're constantly trying to win and prove yourself rather than educating and becoming educated, then we're not going to go anywhere. If you're constantly just like trying to defend an emotional part inside you, because a lot, we said it at the beginning, like a lot of the things happening right now, people have emotions attached to it, which is very, very valid. And so we have to keep in mind when we talk to people that everyone is human and everyone is a product of what they've seen and been told and whatnot.
thanks for watching this clip from the Everything Under the Sun podcast. If you want to listen to the full podcast, you can go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or anywhere else you get your podcast. To watch more segments from the show, you can follow our Instagram page, our Facebook page, or subscribe to our YouTube channel at Everything Under the Sun.